Welcome to Relax and Learn Medical. The background music resonates at 432 Hz and may help you retain the information more quickly. Let's dive in. The amygdala is one of the most fascinating parts of the human brain. This small, almond-shaped cluster of nuclei plays a critical role in our emotional processing and decision-making. Understanding the amygdala's functions not only sheds light on our behavior, but also provides insights into how we can better manage our emotions and responses. In this video, we'll explore the structure and function of the amygdala, its role in emotional regulation, and how it influences our everyday lives. The amygdala is located deep within the temporal lobes of the brain, is often referred to as the brain's emotional processing center. It's part of the limbic system, a group of structures involved in emotion, memory, and behavior. The amygdala is particularly known for its role in fear and pleasure responses. When we encounter a threatening situation, the amygdala springs into action, triggering the fight or flight response. This rapid reaction helps us respond to danger quickly, often before we are even consciously aware of the threat. However, the amygdala's functions extend beyond fear. It also processes positive emotions and helps us recognize and react to pleasurable stimuli. For example, when we experience joy or happiness, the amygdala is active, reinforcing behaviors that make us feel good. This dual role in processing both positive and negative emotions highlights the amygdala's importance in our overall emotional well-being. Recent research has shown that the amygdala is also involved in social interactions. It helps us interpret facial expressions and social cues, allowing us to navigate complex social environments. Furthermore, the amygdala is connected to various other brain regions, including the prefrontal cortex, which is involved in decision-making and regulation of emotional responses. This connection enables the amygdala to influence our behavior and choices, sometimes leading to impulsive actions when emotions run high. Moreover, the amygdala is key to forming emotional memories. When we experience an emotionally charged event, the amygdala helps encode these memories more strongly, making them easier to recall later. This mechanism is crucial for learning from past experiences and avoiding potential dangers in the future. In summary, the amygdala is a powerhouse of emotional processing, influencing our fear responses, pleasure, social interactions, and emotional memories. Its role in these functions underscores the complexity of our emotional lives and highlights the importance of understanding this small but mighty part of the brain. By gaining insights into how the amygdala works, we can better understand our behaviors and emotions, leading to improved emotional regulation and mental health. Here are 50 facts about it. The amygdala is an almond-shaped set of neurons located deep in the brain's medial temporal lobe. It is a key part of the limbic system, which is involved in emotion, behavior, and long-term memory. The word amygdala comes from the Greek word for almond, due to its shape. The amygdala plays a crucial role in the processing of emotions such as fear, pleasure, and anger. It helps in the formation and storage of emotional memories. The amygdala is involved in the detection of threats and the activation of the fight or flight response. There are two amygdalae in the human brain, one in each hemisphere. The amygdala is connected to the hypothalamus, which regulates bodily functions like heart rate and blood pressure. It interacts with the hippocampus, another part of the brain involved in memory formation. The amygdala helps us recognize emotions in others by processing facial expressions. It is involved in reward processing, linking stimuli with positive outcomes. The amygdala helps in decision-making by evaluating the emotional significance of events. It plays a role in social interactions by helping us interpret social cues. Dysfunction in the amygdala has been linked to various psychiatric conditions, including anxiety disorders, PTSD, and depression. The amygdala is smaller in people with autism spectrum disorder, affecting their ability to process emotions. Damage to the amygdala can result in a lack of fear. The amygdala is highly active during the experience of intense emotions. It helps in the consolidation of memories during sleep, particularly emotional memories. The amygdala's responses can be modulated by the prefrontal cortex, which is involved in higher-order thinking. Chronic stress can lead to an overactive amygdala, increasing the risk of anxiety and depression. Meditation and mindfulness practices can help reduce amygdala activity and improve emotional regulation. The amygdala is involved in processing both positive and negative emotional stimuli. It helps in the rapid recognition of potential threats, even before we are consciously aware of them. The amygdala's activity can be measured using functional MRI, fMRI imaging techniques. Emotional arousal enhances memory encoding by activating the amygdala. The amygdala is involved in the conditioning process, where neutral stimuli become associated with emotional responses. It helps in the regulation of aggression and social dominance behaviors. The amygdala communicates with the basal ganglia, which is involved in motor control and learning. It is more active in individuals with phobias when they are exposed to their feared objects or situations. The amygdala's response to fear can be reduced through exposure therapy, a treatment for anxiety disorders. It helps us learn from past experiences by encoding the emotional context of memories. The amygdala plays a role in appetite regulation and the perception of taste. It is involved in the recognition and response to danger signals, such as loud noises. The amygdala can influence our preferences and aversions, shaping our likes and dislikes. It helps in the processing of pain by linking it with emotional responses. The amygdala is involved in the perception of body language and tone of voice. It helps in the generation of empathy by processing the emotions of others. The amygdala is more active during adolescence, contributing to heightened emotional responses during this period. It interacts with the insula, a brain region involved in self-awareness and emotional experiences. The amygdala's response to stress can be modulated by social support and positive relationships. It plays a role in the placebo effect by linking expectations with emotional and physiological responses. The amygdala helps in the differentiation between safe and dangerous environments. It is involved in the processing of music, particularly in the recognition of emotional content and melodies. The amygdala's activity can be influenced by genetic factors, affecting emotional sensitivity. It plays a role in moral decision-making by evaluating the emotional consequences of actions. The amygdala is involved in the processing of visual stimuli, particularly those related to emotions. It helps in the regulation of sleep-wake cycles by interacting with other brain regions. The amygdala is more active during periods of uncertainty and ambiguity, reflecting its role in threat detection. It can be trained to respond differently through practices like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. The amygdala's role in emotion and memory makes it a crucial component of our ability to navigate the social world and learn from experiences. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the amygdala. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content on the wonders of the human brain.